So friends, today we're going to work on an exercise routine to correct slouching. There are many techniques to straighten your spine and eliminate slouching. How to do that? What's the best way to combine them? It's effective to perform several exercises together. First, before you begin, focus on all the back muscles, those around the shoulder blades, the chest muscles, the lower back muscles, and the muscles between the shoulder blades. The first thing you need to do is release any spasm in this area. Oftentimes, this part of the rectus abdominis shortens, pulling the rib cage downward. If you work on your shoulder blades or lower back without correcting that position, your back won't improve. In fact, it may worsen. That's why the first step is to relax that muscle so that your rib cage, if it's slightly depressed, can lift higher. Our first exercise is to release tension in this entire area. It's best to start by massaging this region. Use your hands to locate the lower edge of your ribs. Begin at your stomach and slide your hands upward until your hands stumble upon the ribs. Right here, at the point where the ribs end and the soft abdomen begins. That's the spot where you start massaging the muscle itself. At first, follow the lower edge of the ribs and find the most painful points. Work on those spots as well. Once you locate a painful point, press it and hold. Maintain pressure for about 10 to 20 seconds. You don't need to press hard. Instead, just press for longer. It shouldn't ache, just a mild discomfort. Move along the rib's lower edge. No need to cover its entire length. Visualize the path of the rectus abdominis and stay within its boundaries while you work the rectus abdominis. Do this on both sides. You can also use a ball, place it between the wall and your ribs at the tender spot. Press into it like that and hold. Start with a soft ball like a tennis ball, nothing too hard. That's how you work this part. You can either move against the ball or hold it statically. No need for up and down motion. Squatting isn't required. Just vary the movement slightly left and right. Place the ball between a wall and your ribs, then hold or make small movements. You can also go it slightly upward along the ribs. If you look at the picture, the rectus abdominis extends above the rib edge, so work that area too. You'll also work this region. This releases spasms and tension at the top of the muscle. That completes the first step. Next comes the extension exercise. Once this area has been relaxed, we can stretch it. Lie on your back, over a roller placed at the thoracic lumbar transition. Raise your arms overhead and just relax here, like that. Moja rastinut. Move the arms overhead. If your arms don't touch the floor, lower them only as far as comfortable. Let them rest there. Hold the position. Remain like this for 1 to 2 minutes. If you feel pain, switch to a smaller roller under your lower back. And in this same position, revisit the areas you massaged earlier and go over them again. And you do it again. Do it on the ribs and underneath them. Move downward. Press gently again. No need to be firm. Preferably hold each spot 10 to 20 seconds and wait for relaxation. You'll feel the muscle stretch on both sides. If you experience discomfort, ease up or shift to an adjacent spot a bit to the left or to the right. Where tension is greatest, linger a bit longer. Also here, work through all those zones, massaging as described. Initially do it without movement, but it's better to press and hold because remember, the rectus abdominis is divided by tendons into segments. Often the tightest segment won't stretch, while already flexible parts continue stretching. In so doing, focusing locally allows those stiff areas to receive more load. Then raise your arms again, it will feel easier. After 1 to 2 minutes, bend your elbows, grasp them, and begin lifting your chest slightly. Simultaneously lift your head and arms, hold briefly, then lower both your head and arms, move them back down. Repeat several times. This loads the previously stretched section of your rectus abdominis. Do about 5 repetitions with this arm position. Then switch arm position for another 5. Pace yourselves. Start with 10 reps per set and gradually increase as you get stronger. Pretsipo. That completes the second part. Here comes the third. After stretching, check yourself in a mirror. You should already stand more upright and feel more comfortable. Well, you know what I mean, right? Next up, perform a doorway chest stretch. This is where we start stretching the chest muscles. Ideally, find a doorway that suits you. Everyone knows this chest stretch exercise, but it's better to start with your hand positioned down here, like this. Place one foot forward and the other back. Then push forward with your back leg, pressing into the frame. Keep your wrist under your shoulder and feel the chest open. This position targets the muscle fibers you need. Some people miss the optimal angle higher up, but we intend to focus on the fibers active during lunge steps. We're using the part of the muscle that is active during the stepping motion. When you stretch here, the lower corners of your shoulder blades draw together. When you're pushing forward, try to draw your shoulder blades inward and do that dynamically. Usually perform forward and back movements, holding the tension in each forward position for 2 to 3 seconds. Then return and repeat, and return and repeat. 10 reps per side. Switch legs and repeat. One leg in front, the other behind, and then switch. You've stretched your chest. Now for the final exercise of the routine, you're already working the stretched back muscles.
Here, it's all in the front. Lie face down. Place your arms back so they don't interfere. Then lift your torso, helping slightly with your arms. Lift yourselves and then hold the stati. Hold the static position at first. If your arms lie flat, your lats won't engage. Raise them to activate the rhomboids and all these muscles holding the shoulder blades in your back. That's why it's better to either hold your arms up here in the air, or if that's too difficult, you can simply rest them on your thighs. You can do it either way. Try to hold it still. Hold for 10 to 20 seconds initially. You can look down or slightly forward. Either works.
This routine helps restore proper spinal alignment. And it's very beneficial for those who slouch. It's going to help them, most probably. Okay, it actually will. So, these exercises can be done one after another in this sequence.